Okay guys, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. My name is Negacious. And in the last episode, Misha came behind me and scared the living daylights out of me after I was talking with some more with Rin, this girl on the screen right now, in the art room. And like as I said, Misha came and scared the living daylights out of me, quite legitly so. And after which, Rin and Shizune got into an argument about sleeping on school desks, and after that I was recruited by Rin to help me finish her painting. And the nurse also came to give me a little reminder on how I should exercise, or my condition might get worse. And we promised to him that we would exercise more. So, without further ado, let's get this going. Add a half a splash of green. I crouched down to pick up the can of bright green. The other green, this green. I carefully pour some of the other green paint into the mixing bowl. No, that's almost a whole splash. More white. What the... Is green a good color to add? No idea, you're the artist here. A hint of smile appears at the corners of her mouth. Do you lack an opinion? No, it's just I have no idea. It's okay, because I just got an idea. Add more white. With this exclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and mix it. It looks slightly wider. Whiter, not wider. That's not good. It has to be like the color when you wake up and you know that you saw the meaning of life in your dream but can't remember it. What kind of color even is that? Is that the color of God? Maybe it's yellow. Despite the impossibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other nonsense that's being imposed on me, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Seeing a painting being born on the plastered wall feels like magic. I spent the moments I have been mixing paints crouching down on the paving and just looking at her work. It feels slightly intrusive at first, like breaking some imaginary intimacy, but Rin doesn't seem to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in my head. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she patiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of other layers of paint, steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes. When I manage to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is oddly rewarding. Apart from the few words when discussing paint mixes, neither of us says a word for the longest time. And even those short discussions soon evoke into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird impromptu code words for various paints and hues. As if there was some need to conserve words and breath and sound. Ooh. We stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. Katawa Shoujo. So we went to bed. Yeah, makes sense. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses as for why I already haven't. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they're going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down on my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medications and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku, so I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. I'd ordered some to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way, a bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. I'll start from the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape, along with what little I can do to strengthen my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least something where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. What is this music? 100%, no, 110% we're gonna run into Emi here, the first thing. I'm surprised to discover that I'm the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lithely, like the half-mechanical gazelle. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. Emi, come on! She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy lope, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and he's prompting me to do so. And even with things being like they are, it's only because I want to get it out of the way early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. I'd leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning, your name is Hisao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me. I do, Emi! Emi, I knocked you over in the hall yesterday. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emi has the decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that again. Fuck's sake. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I'll suppose I'll be fine. Great! I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was talking about that was actually you. That's right! Oh. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. I called that it was gonna be Emi. Wait, are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No. Well, I mean, you could, but no. No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch my every move. Unless you are here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my... that's Misha. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy-haired transfer student who looks like he's kinda lost around the track. So why are you down here? Emi strikes a dramatic pose. Training! For what? Track! Ah, I see. So you're in the track team then? Emi nods enthusiastically. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. Ah, so cute. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know. I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Nah, I'm not even sure that I like running all that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? It's true, I never even got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Amy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not that into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? What? Sure, I guess. Amy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real? Okay, we're gonna spool. We're gonna pull a muscle or something. 110%. Real men don't warm up. Oh no, you should always warm up. Bad, Hisao. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, and I don't even have to stretch my legs. Ah. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving the passing impression of standing on one pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Well, they have to be if you're weighing your entire body weight on them. Let's go! So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Amy moves fluidly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread, right? And something about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels. I try to match my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometime. I'm not really feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and slow to a walk pretty quickly. Amy keeps running, and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah. I'm not in a very good shape right now. Amy nods, then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Well, the important thing is that you started, right? Next time you just have to try the whole lot longer, and then longer, and eventually you'll be great. I'll keep that in mind. She's just like, she's wonderfully positive and kind of bubbly. Like, well, I mean, Misha's the bubbly one here, if anyone. But like, she's the kind of always positive, keep your back straight and head up kind of girl. But she still seems like a klutz and upbeat to me, what I originally thought. But I think right now I'm going to get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Amy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I got plenty of time. I noticed that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. Yeah, see you. I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly good about getting out there this morning. And like Emmy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice to at least feel that I've taken some semblance of control over my own health. I'll have to try and keep this up. Hey, there's colors now. Where then last time? Can't remember. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. Kenji, why are you here? Out of nowhere a shadow appears within the mist, looming and radiating malicious intent. It bursts through the fog. Nice censoring. Yeah, I might as well show you now. I have the disable adult content on because, like, first I don't want to edit, and second I don't feel like it's necessary to get the experience from the game. Sup? What are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked. I want to ask if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked, but hold my tongue back. I finally realize I'm still naked too, and quickly hold up my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are all fogged up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad that it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog? You know, your room, and yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still have to get up, though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as his window pane-sized glasses. Talking neutral like this, wearing nothing, feels awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked. To say something of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off with little success. Money? Sure. Awesome! Wait, why do you need it? Can't you just give it to me because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I could have, but I exercised restraint. And in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment since his thoughts were clearly impure and his intentions are probably even more sinister since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man, but if that's your game, then fine, I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help with the rest. I get some of the pizza too, right? No. Are you serious? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class. You don't have time to eat pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy, and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you, and the pizza, and they will ask for a slice. That's actually true. Holy shit. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you're left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It's happened before. That's how I know. This is brilliant. Every day I plan. Jesus. Fuck. Every day I plan my vengeance so that when the people who wronged me order a pizza, I will be there, ever vigilant. Kenji strikes a dramatic pose, completely without irony. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza, it's too far. I try not to go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning it out in advance. I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Something. Standing. Maybe wondering how I got there. I have a feeling that Kenji has more to him than just his blindness. Like some amnesia type of thing. Like memory loss related stuff. Or like his long-term memory being bad. And then, out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of lightning, splitting the sky. Like how you split a sandwich into 2 equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. What? It was the second most shocking moment of my life. What was the first? He ignores me and keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him. Is he just trying to keep momentum? I'll go with that, even if it's more likely he just didn't hear me. It was like in the openings of a kind of anime show. You know how there is always a part where the main dude is fighting his rival, and they fly at each other and clash swords, and there's like big dramatic colored auras and zoom? It was like that, but with poo. Okay. So yeah, I need some money. Please, don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen. It was 400 yen last time. You cheating. I thought it was 400. Okay. What? I'll pay you back, I swear. You better, that's what it means to borrow stuff. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Kenji winces and makes a noise like a dying cow, a particularly disturbing fact given that his baton is conducting freely. His baton, really? You're not supposed to be so tight-ass about money between brothers in arms, man. Men have it bad enough as it is. Did you know that male porn stars only make about half what a female porn stars make? I did not, actually. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, Kenji is out there, man. He's out there. That doesn't mean anything unless you're a porn star. So maybe I am a porn star on the side struggling to make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda. And you can't even spot me in your crumbs, you bastard. Nobody understands. Nobody! Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again? This stuff is important. I can see that you don't give a shit, but this is serious here. Feminists are a dangerous enemy, make no mistake. You take them lightly, and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. BAM! Out of nowhere! How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabbed you in your sleep? Women are terrible at stabbing things. I thought you just said don't take them lightly. Kenji, what the fuck? Well, I mean, don't take them lightly for the big things. Individually, they're not a threat, but if there was some kind of war, like a big war, with men on one side and the feminist forces on the other side, it would be pretty ugly. And that day will come, when the feminists come out of their central top-secret worldwide feminist headquarters, and say, "It's on now, motherfuckers!" Jeez. This is quite a profane-filled episode. You're being ridiculous. There's no big worldwide feminist headquarters building. Where would they even hide that? I mean, it'd have to be a massive... You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. Who said it was on Earth? I turn away from Kenji and start practicing frowning faces in the mirror, so that I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotions. He can't see me from this distance anyway. Which unfortunately means that he just keeps on ranting without any regard of sense or sensibility. Yeah, there's a war going on. A war not many know about, but it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all of the known world. Then we will have to pick sides. We will have to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. What's happening right now? Imagine it, the bloody battlefield, a vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up when I thought this course was silly. When I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight, when I mistook the time the power went out for a feminist raid, and I thought the end was near. But then I realized that if I gave up, it would be all over, and I was like, whoa! And I knew I had to get serious, because I'm the last man. Jesus! Because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty. Must be a pretty crappy movement if it all hinges on one naked guy ranting in a bathroom at another naked guy. So, can I have the money? He's blocking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked, and I want to go to class, so I agree to spot him the money. Awesome, thanks dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it also the manliest sport. I need to end the episode. Stop. Stop ranting. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes or the pastel green with flower accents? Neither. There are bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyway, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't have the time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I don't know, I have to get to class, you're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry, yeah, I don't want to hold you up, and I have some stuff to do myself. The time has come. The time for what? I just like saying that. Okay, now the time has really come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. I was just going to. What does that mean? It's a big bathroom. So, I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure. Okay, what if someone else comes in? How did this... dot. I'll think of something. I'm giving my practiced frown, and it looks kinda silly reflected in his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. Okay, that's where we're gonna drop off this episode of Katawa Shoujo. Thank you very much, you guys, for watching. If you did enjoy, please drop a comment or a like, or even subscribe if you want to see more of my content. Regardless, I will see you in my next video.